Something here already knows something is wrong. And the terrifying part is that nothing has happened yet. The herd is still moving. The grass is still moving. The wind is still moving. Everything looks normal. Everything looks exactly the way it should. But hidden inside all this movement, something else is moving too. Watching. Waiting. Reading. Because survival often begins long before anyone starts running. A zebra herd crosses the savannah, bodies close together, hooves striking dry earth, movement creating safety, movement creating protection, movement creating confusion. But hidden inside that protection, there is a very small problem. A young foal, still learning balance, still learning speed, still learning the world beneath its feet. And somewhere beneath the grass, that difference has been noticed. Not by one pair of eyes, by many. The hidden movement starts organizing. No sudden chase, no explosion, no chaos, just attention. Careful attention. One rhythm feels different. One body works harder. One stride recovers slower, only slightly. But out here, slightly matters, because the wild does not need perfect weakness, only enough weakness. Then something changes. Heads begin lifting, ears begin turning, breathing begins changing. The herd feels something even before they understand it. And suddenly, the grass no longer feels empty. Movement appears, then disappears. A shape, gone. Movement to one side, movement somewhere else. The pressure is growing. Not in front, not behind, everywhere. Now the herd begins moving differently. Dust rises, bodies tighten, energy changes, the ground starts shaking. And now something dangerous begins happening. The foal starts losing distance. Not much, just enough. Just a few extra steps, just a few missing moments. But out here, distance behaves differently. Distance grows, distance stretches, distance becomes dangerous. The pressure keeps building, the herd keeps moving, the foal keeps trying. Faster breathing, faster legs, faster movement. Then suddenly, the world becomes louder. Hooves, breathing, movement. Then strangely, everything begins feeling quiet. Too quiet. The herd feels farther away. The grass feels taller. The world feels larger. And for one small animal, much more empty. Then it happens. One mistake, one lost step, one stumble. The ground disappears beneath its feet. Everything shifts, everything tilts, everything changes. And suddenly, the space around it begins closing. Movement to the left, movement to the right, movement ahead, movement behind. The pressure is no longer hidden. The hunt has arrived. Then, through the dust, something turns around. The mother sees it. She sees the distance. She sees the danger. She sees her foal. And without hesitation, she turns back. No guarantees, no certainty, no calculation. Only movement, only instinct, only purpose. Now the pressure changes. The movement changes. The hunt changes. because something unexpected has entered the equation. A mother. The grass shakes, the dust erupts, the movement lines collide. Predators hesitate, angles change, positions change, choices change. Because survival is not always about strength. Sometimes it is about cost. The pressure starts slowing, not stopping, slowing. The hunt begins questioning itself. Slowly, the movement starts breaking apart. The pressure begins fading. The dust begins settling. Breathing becomes softer. The world becomes larger again. The foal moves closer, step by step, breath by breath, back toward safety, back toward movement, back toward the herd. Slowly, the isolation disappears. Slowly, the protection returns. The world no longer feels empty. The world no longer feels silent. The herd opens. The foal returns. The mother stays close. And far behind them, the savannah continues moving. Because out here, nothing stops. Not the wind, not the grass, not the rules. Tomorrow, another story begins. But today, this one continues. And sometimes, continuing is everything.